Alright, so, going to be doing a review of Nightwing, Get Grayson. This is officially Volume 2. I say that because there was technically a second volume for Nightwing, and that was the Fear State tie-in. So, that... this is officially Volume 2, although you could say this is Volume 3, or, as I call Nightwing Fear State, Volume 1.5. So this is the second volume of Tom Taylor's run, which is coming to an end, I'm aware. But this series is so damn good. This comic is so damn entertaining. It's so much fun. There's a lot of heart to it. There's just a love for not just the character of Dick Grayson, but also the DC universe. So, yeah, and it sucks that I'm at least now that the run's coming to an end, I can appreciate all the volumes as they keep coming out and talk about them. But yeah, so what happens here is that after the events of Dick basically announcing that the inheritance he got from Alfred. He's opened up the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation, and that's caused some problems because Blockbuster is decided, I'm going to kill Dick Grayson. He doesn't know he's Nightwing, but he's going to kill Dick Grayson, and that's kind of the main crux of the story. When in reality, really, it is kind of focused on about 3 issues, and the main focus of the book, well, actually, no, 4 issues, because there's a 2-part story involving Nightwing teaming up with John Kent, but we'll get to that in a bit. This volume could have, even though it's called Nightwing Get Grayson, I would have called it Nightwing Brave and the Bold, because a lot of it is him teaming up with, Batgirl, teaming up with John, teaming up with the Titans, and this is basically, even from this volume, you get the sense that, Tom Taylor was a big Teen Titans fan, and this was, the first, building block into his Titans run. So I do like that, this is the comic that was, this is the building block for it. I also do appreciate that the main villain, currently, Heartless in the series, he's more built up in the shadows because we're focusing more on Blockbuster, who is a classic Nightwing villain. And some would argue he was Nightwing's arch nemesis for a hot minute during the 90s, 2000s era of the comics. But yeah, the story does have a lot to do with Dick dealing with Blockbuster's assassination squads. And there's some classic, Batman and Nightwing villains in here that I'm Gun Bunny and Gunhawk? Who remembers them? They were villains back during the Azrael's time as Batman, and someone decided to use those 2 assholes? Well, no one's gonna miss them. But yeah, I really also love how he writes. I would really love to see Tom Taylor write The Flash at some point, because I love the little scene. There's great scenes in here. There's great human scenes in this comic that I really love. When Wally is Blockbuster has Dick's house blown up, and Wally comes running in, and he's rummaging through the all of the rubble, and he's even he's got his hands all broken because he's not super strong. But then he sees Nightwing's all fine, and then he super speeds, runs over and hugs him. And in Dick's inner monologue, he talks about his name is Wally West, he's the fastest man alive, and he's my best friend. Which actually, I know a lot of people don't talk about Dick and Wally's relationship, but it does make it is a thing. Dick and Wally have been friends since the first incarnation of the Titans. They were there during the first incarnation of the Titans, and then when it became the new Teen Titans, and when they went from Robin and Kid Flash to the Flash and Nightwing. So yeah, they've been through a lot, so they would obviously be friends. It's also great to see Wally being hey, he super speeds runs Dick all the way to his home in Central City. He's well, you're already here, Dick. You might as well make yourself at home. Here you go. And Linda just comes in and is hi, Dick. Wally invited you in, I guess. He's yeah, sorry, Linda. He's excited. But yeah, I really love this book. This is also the issue that has the comic done in one take, which is some beautiful artwork, by the way. Just absolutely, gorgeous. This was I think that was the issue that got it the Eisner Award. I know in the later volumes they do like a point of view comic from Nightwing's perspective in the book. But yeah, all in all, I really have been loving this comic. It's also it's such a great feel-good comic, and Tom Taylor really loves writing loves writing this character and loves writing these characters in the universe that we know them from, and giving a lot of love to these heroes. And he also does a lot of stuff I wish we get more of in comics, of these human moments with characters. That's what I really love about this comic. And whenever Tom Taylor writes a comic in general, is that he's just so damn good at doing these human moments with these superheroes, and his style of writing really fits for the DC universe. Yeah, so if you haven't already, go check out the next this volume of Nightwing, or just start collecting all the volumes in trade now. I think we're almost all caught up except for the final story arc, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, also this one I bought myself. Chris didn't send me this one, I went out and got it. And I'm going to be taking a quick break from the indie books because I've got a few DC books I bought and I want to read, so I'll be reviewing those. But anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.